right, good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome in. It is our Sunday morning tailgate show live here from Frickers on 741 at By the Dayton Mall. And like I say this every year, the playoffs are the best part about football, the NFL, and college. But it's also the worst part because when you get to the college football playoffs, that means you're down to your final four teams, championship game final to the playoffs. Where, right now we're going to narrow down who the final four is in the AFC and the NFC. So we're getting closer and closer to the end. It's that bittersweet time of year. But you build to get to this point of the season, and we're officially here. And again, we cannot be more excited to talk all things playoff action today. We'll recap the Ohio State Buckeye game versus Alabama. Unfortunately, not the result Buckeye fans wanted. The national championship game was to Alabama. And today's on the playoff action. Let's recap. I'm Justin Kinner, alongside College Football Hall of Famer Byars. Welcome in. It wasn't too long ago where this time every year you were flying on Sundays instead of hanging out with some radio boob in Dayton, Ohio.
That is true. But it's a lot more, I feel a lot better physically.
Yes, that's a good idea.
They were great days to have.
So working with me is less painful than flying in the end. Okay, that's a compliment. I'm going to take that as a compliment. When you play for Bill Parcells and some of the, oh man.
I mean, this is what you're doing for you. This is your favorite time of year. It is a great time of year, even for a player. Because if you got practice, you're doing good. You got practice. You want to practice. And everybody's watching. A lot of guys are sitting home. Somebody's going to be happy at the end. Somebody's going to be really sad. It's not like we'll get them next week. It's only today. Is the most today. Last night's game. The two teams went home for the season, and they wish they had better today. Ready to get for next week. But it doesn't happen like that. The time of the year we just absolutely love. You don't have to guess that it's going to be a good game tonight. You're going to be a good game. You're the best of the best are playing, and it is a joy, to watch. I set my schedule around going to playoff days. Well, yesterday I got all my buddies out the way early, so when the clock hit 4:30, I was locked in from 4:30 to midnight.
So your wife's happy. There's good football on. Keith Byars' life is good right now. That's all you can ask for at this time. But again, we hope everyone else is doing well as well. We got a lot to get into today. We're going to get into plenty of this Browns Chiefs conversation. We'll recap yesterday's NFL playoff action. Big one tonight too. Drew Brees, Tom Brady. It's fun when you get to see two legendary quarterbacks like this. I don't know if I put Drew Brees in that legendary category. Tom Brady's legendary. Drew Brees has had one heck of a career. We know that this may be the last Drew Brees game you'll see tonight, or potentially second to last, or third to last. So, it's going to be a fun one. It's rare when you see two all-time great at one big stage like this. It's going to be a fun one to see as well.
Oh, yeah, that's playoff week. And it's going to be a bowl, but they call it the Great Bowl, the Old Man Bowl, whatever. They like to get it. And like last year when we saw the Patriots, lose to a Tennessee Titans, Brady, throwing pick six, and is actually into Tom Brady's career. Is this going to retire? The Patriots didn't resign. He didn't retire, but he's got to do this weekend. Tom Brady, moves on, and wow, you and I probably would have, but it's a great thing. Tom Brady play like 3 games. When they saw the demise of the Patriots, they thought maybe Belichick might retire. And here it is. Belichick is coach, but he doesn't want to turn down President. And Tom Brady. You got Brady about to go to the Super Bowl maybe for a couple of years. Bill Belichick turns down the medals and the president. It's a weird 2020. That is for dang sure. Tom Brady, he's not the greatest quarterback in my opinion of it all. But he definitely one of the greats. I mean, on a very short list. He's, easily, top 10, possibly, top 6, 7. People have wait a minute, you don't have him number one. Don't have him number one. But in full disclosure, I said it just earlier that many times you're driving in a car, you never heard me say this, so I'll say it again. There are no GOATs in the National Football League of all time. There's nobody in the league position that doesn't have a GOAT except for two. It's only two GOATs in the National Football League that, from 101 years old. Lawrence Taylor is our linebacker. He is without a doubt, someone may doubt it, but he is the number one outside linebacker who ever played. He is the GOAT at that position. Defensive end. Reggie White, teammate, the minister of defense. He is the greatest defense. Any other defense you ever seen before him or after, not as good as Reggie White. And they're great defense men.
What's that, Shay? Troy Aikman's on line one?
Sure. Yeah. And we saw last night, Aaron Donald, I love Aaron Donald. But come on. No, it's only two. So that's it. No GOAT quarterback. There's too many great quarterbacks to play. Too many great running backs, wide receivers. You may have your own individual GOAT, and that's fine. That's good. That's healthy. But there are no GOATs. I mean, Tom Brady, he's the GOAT of his generation, of his era. Of the 2000s, you want to say that? I would agree with that. You include quarterbacks played in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, the 50s, the 40s, etc. No, and I would love to see Tom Brady, going way back and play in the 1980s, and 90s. During the Joe Montana era. You got to face the Chicago Bears, that defense, the Philadelphia Eagles defense, the New Orleans Saints defense, the New York Giants defenses. It's just a different man. And another rules. You can hit a quarterback in the head and not be 15-yard penalty. We played, you didn't grab the pass, it wasn't a penalty. So it's a little different.
All right, Justin Kinner, Hall of Famer, keep Byars here on Sunday morning, and I want to rewind just a bit to last Monday. The last time you and I spoke was at halftime of the national championship game, and you were talking about Ohio State was going to have to do to come back to Alabama. We've got a full week basically to digest what happened this past Monday. Look, those that you guys have seen college football, there was no doubt about it. Was no we wanted Ohio State, absolutely not. And tip of the cap to Alabama. And we saw great. I mean, that quarterback, Devontae Smith, man, holy smokes! I've never seen a guy that small just literally dominate a field with a gigantic men like that. I mean, I like short people like that. It was unreal. Before the outcome we wanted, and people were talking about how we had fans that called in during the week that said, "Look, Keith is always so in a good mood. They enjoy listening to it." They said at halftime that you seem different. You seem, I go, I keep he's much different when you're watching the game with him and checking in with the Buckeyes are playing well. You got a week to digest what went on. You said you don't like doing watch parties. You don't like watching games with people. So I get it.
I turned into the guy from 1980 to 1985. I go back in the player mode. Just that simple. And when we talked at halftime, I didn't even need to tell you what was wrong. I can analyze on the run. And we're at halftime at the Ohio State Alabama game. What are we going to do to get back in the second half? You have to make adjustments. Well, there were no adjustments. They didn't make not one adjustment different. And who was playing for that? It was two people that jumps off the pages of the blame that, and one is the head coach starts at the top. Ryan, you allow that to happen. And second name is I was about to say Sean Combs. Coach Combs.
Yep.
The defense coordinator. Horrible game plan. From the first quarter. That was a horrible game plan. You had a little week to come up with the game plan, 10 days, and that's what you came up with. Now it's time. No adjustments. At the end, I'll go back and put my football hat on. Devontae Smith, great player. He really did a Heisman Trophy. And everybody knew the game. We have to double team him. Really double team all their wide receivers and make and
you gotta get them off.
Oh yeah, you got to come out there front.
Waddle literally.
But I was about Michi, but
yes.
But certainly, how do you not adjust your game plan? You got to double team wide receivers. We double team nobody. We're playing man coverage. And then Devontae Smith was catching my football. He was catching the flare passes. He was running back catching the flare pass 5 or 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Because you got where did we get up? Because the running back had a ran over here. That was it's just fair to running back. They exchange position. They just put Devontae as running back, put him in space. And if I'm Ohio State, I love this. You're throwing the ball to a running back. Devontae Smith, he's a running back position now. 6 yards deep in the backfield. That's for the ball. He's at 6 yards. He's at 6 yards. All the more rally to the football. Rally to the football. And we have nobody doing that. And then the guy, nobody doing that. Sean Wade. Oh my gosh. Sean. Oh my gosh. You're playing when your man coverage, you're press coverage, you're playing soft. Press coverage, you're playing soft. You play soft the whole season. I can take it. I'm trying to be nice. But Sean Wade did not help him. Sean Wade did not help him because he's All American to be able to at least trust him to match up man to man. Trust him to match up, at different times. That's a defensive problem. We need him to win more than we need him. And he lost way more than he lost in that game and even all season long. But then that goes back to defense coordinator. You get paid that kind of money. We need those kind of type of decisions, out of you. You have got to, put your player in position to succeed. He did not do that. God bless Tough Orland. But there's no defense in the world. There's no defense in the world. You're responsible for wide receiver. Not just any wide receiver. You think any wide receiver. And you think he's 40 yards down the field? 30, 40 yards down the field? You put Tough Orland in a very bad situation. Look at him. You would be chasing him too. That's like lining, against a field person. Somebody on field there. That's not fair. Now they want to say, now come over here and throw the shot here with him and throw the distance. Put him in a sprinter situation. That's a horrible defense.
My takeaway earlier in the week. I've been doing this enough, and I've been using this for one of my takes. It is looking my cake, but I'm curious your thoughts on this. I'm saying I didn't have expectations for the defense, but I know that they looked like they had no clue even how to slow down Alabama. I was kind of taken back at the reaction in this defense when we kind of knew it was going to be tough to slow down Alabama's offense. But I thought Ohio State had just as good a chance. Sure, Ohio State struggled slowing down offense. But I did not anticipate Alabama slowing down Ohio State. I was a little disappointed. It's not just a bigger game, and it's a bigger game, and the receivers. I mean, it's a lot. And it did help that you had obviously when Master Two came in, what was your takeaway of the offense? I think that's really the way because of the offense. It was good offense. It was good down. I was taking that.
We got to get the big picture. I mean, overall, I didn't like the first series of the game. We're all trying to ease into the game. We got weapons. First play. Devontae. Why are we hiding? Why are we hiding? Get to it. I just didn't, Herman, he's out. He's done. One play, he's done. But then the other two plays wasn't, let's get at it. We know our pregame analysis. The game's going to come down to who punts the most. Their punters on the field more often. Ohio State couldn't get it. I still get lucky out of the month. That advantages toward Ohio State.
I go back to the regular season. He would have wasted an eligibility year.
We had no answers to get our name. That puts more pressure. Than Alabama's all season long. So it comes down to who can impose. Alabama did a better job. Because back in the whole picture, in the championship game. That should be because now the first 30 is going to win it. Because I had us somewhere 32, 35, 35, 38. Game. I didn't have 52.4 by the team unless it was a blowout. I think it should be a blowout because the teams were very much out, and they really were. The difference is, you put your guys in. Coaches. I'm not going to put it. I put some of them players. 30% of it, 30% of it is going to play.
It was a key.
You're up there with a 4-4. You're up there with a 4-4. Speed. It's not going to be speed. It's not going to happen. It's a bad situation.
They were in a situation. They were against Clemson. They were against Clemson. I never once felt like they were. Doing that.
And I'm not making excuses. We lost. The best team won. But the NCAA, because they don't listen to anything. You don't have any contingency plans, and if you don't have plans, you don't have rules every time. Then why do we even listen? Why do we even listen to these? Ohio State goes into the game. Minus 2 defensive linemen. I don't know. I run back a lot of players. Playing positions. Not there. Correct me if I'm wrong. But 14 straight in. Did any of them have players out other than Ohio State? I mean,
Clemson, not a few, but not. They had gone to degree, and no one was sitting degree of which Ohio State. It happens. It has to be here. It was a game out. But Ohio State was dealing with key players. I mean, wow, they've been dealing with COVID issues.
You don't have. How does Alabama not have any players out? How does not have any players? What was the protocol there? We all have the same protocol. Chris Olave finds out he's not playing. What? No, you're out. What? No, you're out. What? They have imagine Alabama playing that game. Without Devontae Smith, or their starting quarterback, or their starting running back, or a couple of their offensive line. How State. And I'm not blaming. That's not the reason why I'm blaming them. But I'm just saying, until the NCAA have some universal rules for every conference. Whatever they were this year, it was something. I'm still upset about the tournament. Got kicked out of the game. Alabama lost the game, but imagine that game would have been much closer. Alabama would be screaming about losing that. Yes, was their target. But does it be out of the game? I'm surprised he doesn't have to miss the first. game of the season next year.
So that's not a rule?
I'm not sure it's not a rule.
I think that is a rule. I think he has to.
No, you should have to.
Okay, but I believe if that happens, he would have to miss the first game.
The first game next year.
Wrong on that.
All these things we need to make the game. I don't think the game is better. I don't think you can overanalyze. But we got 4 teams in the playoffs. Overall, I guess we were pleased. Overall, but right. That's what the NCAA loves. So this time, December next year, we're gonna be arguing about these 4 teams. What about this team that was 5th or 6th? They're just a team that was 5th or 6th. They deserve it. I guess they like that because they're not trying. They're not trying to make any sweeping changes. I know the season's over. Almost a week now. But certainly sometime in mid-February, they need to take a deep dive on how to make the game better. For not just for the players, not just for the fans, and everyone involved.
All right, Justin Kinner, Keith Byars here on 1410 ESPN Radio. It's our Sunday morning tailgate. You're live from Tailgate 45 at Tailgate Mall. So again, Ohio State gets what we wanted. We know how to do the offseason. Keith, you talked about the NCAA, the issues there. Someone said a week, they brought, of course, the talk of expansion. I said, if anything this year, if we don't do this year, these 5 conferences, they're not unified. They cannot work together. They cannot work together. So I have a hard time believing that we'll ever see the college football playoff expanding because every conference is for themselves in this situation. If you expand the college football playoff, you would be telling, and you've done this before, where you've narrowed it down. There's only these few teams who actually truly have a shot at winning that. We can expand it, maybe a shot at making the playoff, but to truly win a national championship, it's small. Conferences know who those respective teams are in the conference. But you are asking these conferences to, we want to expand the playoffs. If I'm the SEC, I'm not voting to expand the playoffs. If I'm the Big Ten, I'm not voting to expand the playoffs. If I'm the ACC, I'm not voting to expand the playoffs because I'm not looking to give conferences an opportunity for more of their teams in, and here's why. For one, what you are doing by expanding the playoffs is adding extra years. You wouldn't be adding extra years. You'd be telling me that we need to take away games out of the regular season. This is where it becomes interesting. Ohio State, do you think they enjoy Miami of Ohio State? Do you think they enjoy playing in an accident or bad teams? No, but again, you know what those games are? It's not like Ohio, the branding. It's fans in jail. So you would be asking Ohio State to play less games, telling them you need to play less. One or two games less than they understand. Ohio State's not going to vote for that. Then you're going to also in the same Big Ten conference. TV money. The Big Ten is not going to agree, or the SEC or whoever that's in these big games. They are not going to agree to games in the conference because that's less games on TV. So ultimately, for the picture, I keep thinking people that come out with these big March Madness brackets for how great these playoffs should be. I agree. But I learned this through this pandemic. There was a time to come together and work together. And this would be it. I didn't even do it. They divided even more. I know people have all these great ideas for this, but I don't ever see it happening. I never see it happening. Voting to play less games, whether it be less conference games, or less non-conference games. You're Ohio State, and you say, we'll play 2 less non-conference games. That's 2 less games in the shoe. And you're saying, you might get a playoff. Well, Ohio State's been a 3 and a 4 every year. They have an opponent, and you know what I mean? You're giving us nothing. These big schools are not going to give up home games. And even if they say, well, we've been up this level, you think those conference presidents are going to vote to say, hey, we need to make less money on our TV deals and still risk not having your conference represented in the playoffs? That's where I'm getting caught up in. I was watching those matchups would be fantastic. I learned through this pandemic, these conferences are not going to work together to make something better as a whole, as we just talked about. I don't see the playoffs expanding.
I totally agree with you. There's a lot I would like to add because you're 100%, correct. Ohio State averages 7 to 8 home games a year, right? So with that being said, and they have how many conference games? Nine.
Seems like 9, yeah.
So we get up to 12. So we get up to 12. So maybe
could we get 3 or 4 non-conference?
3 or 4 non-conference. So it's okay. So it's
so of those 9 conference games, depends on if they're going to. They have 9 conference games. 4 will be they hardly ever go on the road. To play a big time game or neutral.
That's why I use my Ohio. Those are the games that you're asking Ohio State to get rid of. When it's not about those matches, it's about those matches.
Yeah, but it's not even if they're playing Miami or Oklahoma or Alabama. Look at the economy. That happens at. I say Columbus. I was going to say Ohio. I use Columbus because that's what it's used to college. That's what it's economy. On football Saturdays, the bars, the restaurants, the hotel. On a home football Saturday, does great for Columbus. But like it does great for Columbus, it does great in Ann Arbor, it does great in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, all Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Yeah, it does well. I mean, it does well. They love those games. All the local economy, all the hotels. Now you're asking them to give up 1 or 2 of those.
It sounds small. It's just 1 or 2. But keep going. But you just said, there's 1 or 2 of those. People are like, it's just 1 or 2. You only play 12 damn games during the regular. You're not home.
6 or 7 times, 8 times. Schools only 6 times they get a home game. Now they're going to give up 1 of those. It's about money. I mean, we're here at Frickers on today. But Frickers on a Buckeye Saturday. Awesome. They love that. They should. This is a great place to come watch football games. So when you take a Buckeye game away, they'll still be on television. It's just different, man. And it always to money. Would it be for the greater good? Maybe that's not the best example because Frickers is still on a Buckeye game. As long as they got 12 games. So we love to come here to watch football. But the local economy, at the stadiums now, the universities, they want you on campus. They want game day at their stadium. That feels good. I mean, it attracts, donors, the big money people.
Your campus. I mean, it's across for hours.
And now they have to share that. You love the aerial shots, looking at the horseshoes and all that. Sellable. You can't show the horseshoe. You can't show the drill when you're ad, but there's something special about being, at a I mean, a couple years ago, my ex-teammate Keith Jackson went to the University of Oklahoma. His son was playing for Illinois at the time, and they played Ohio State. I said, man, you're gonna be my guest. I'm sure you know Ohio State, experience. So we got there early. Walking through Buckeye Grove, and Tailgate, call session in the football game, and he was like, man, I've known you a long time. And you talked about Ohio State since the first day I met you. But it wasn't until today when I got a Buckeye experience with this is pretty special. Of course, I'll take Illinois that day. And that's this is awesome. He said, now I get why you guys are. It is so much more than a football. And you have to experience that. And we'll have experience. They get it and they understand. But Ohio State, even with that, okay, that's for the greater good. It's be all right. But a whole lot of schools not going to be all right. Imagine Vanderbilt losing the home game. South Carolina, Purdue.
You say they'll be all right. You say will be all right. But
we got revenue sharing that would help sharing.
But I think Ohio State also would look at it, Keith, like this. We would be all right. If it's not broke, don't fit. So Ohio State is they can get 12 regular season games and they can play their Big Ten championship. Play their two, hopefully their 2 weeks. So either the title game, they can get that still. So for them to give just two teams in their competition to play them after asking teams to be selfless, which big picture, we're going to talk all rainbow balls. Yes, they should. Will they? And then that's not just Ohio State. That's not just see them do it. I like Alabama. Sure, will. They said it. They don't like us trying to compare advantage over the advantage. They're able to put 100,000 fans in their stands, and then so you're asking them to get rid of those business games, and I don't think that's going to happen because some of these games are neutral site games that you'd be fighting about. So sure, they'll get a game in, but they're not getting it in front of their season ticket holders. Money from that perspective wouldn't matter.
I mean, you talk about Miami of Ohio compared to the city. That's all. So in Alabama, like that. Really, but go back to the other thing you said. We have a short list. That's why I would be more easily. I'm going to try to have two championships. One for the big boys and one for the big boys and one for the other.
Small boys.
He just make it plain. You are. He just make it plain. You are. I mean,
put them in their place. Put them in their place. They would advocate. We're not one of the same.
Yeah, but you're going to still be in the because last this year, played Ohio State and beat Ohio State. And be undefeated. Ohio State and be undefeated. Ohio State has been lost. Ohio State wins the Big Ten championship. Ohio State wins the Big Ten championship. Does Ohio State still make the Final Four? Yeah, still make the Final Four. Yeah, because who else did Cincinnati beat? Who else did Cincinnati beat? A whole lot has to happen. Cincinnati. Even if they beat Ohio State in the head, well, we're the Big Ten champions. Y'all beat us. We're the Big Ten champions. Y'all beat us now. And it will be still think on how depends on what other Big Ten champion. Big Ten champion is going to be hold more weight. And the AAC championship. I know it's bad because
so common sense comes into play. It's like
that being said, Cincinnati, you're now with the championship because they're not good enough. Because the rules are. So go ahead and win this other championship. About certain Big Ten. Big Tens. I mean, Minnesota got a great season until they lost. And then they had a winner. But if they had a winner defeated in the Big Ten championship, then I guess we got to put them with other free schools. Because look how this year. Texas A&M. And Texas A&M doesn't matter, Texas A&M. You gonna get it too. You already got smashed by Alabama. When you certainly would have got smashed by Ohio State. So before you release and then I would almost make it like an invitation because you get invited in basketball. You get invited to the big dance. I mean, you have to. You can turn it down and say, "No, we want to go to there." Because there's more money. But so you want to be one of these teams into the college football playoffs. So let's say for example, they expand the field to 6. Sorry. Do you want to play in those other championship? And then Monday for the big boys and Monday for the big boys. And usually, man, maybe we still check the page, but we still check it over here. And that's good. It's not to have used to have one AA championship, it's like watching two championships. AA play against the Division 1 team. Hey, one double A champion. You really one double A champion. You know, we have the. Don't we still have those championships? Don't we still have those championships?
That's why I think it would be why they would buy it.
Make it fire. And just say, no, I want to get play whoever BYU championship. That'd be hard. Notre Dame. You ain't eligible for this.
All right, Justin Kinner, keep Byars with you here. Keep Byars morning here. Sunday morning NFL here. Up on the other side of this. The other side. Neil is back in the studio. Give Neil a call at 457-464. We're going to switch gears to today's NFL playoff game, and also we'll get into the Urban Meyer, we'll get to Jacksonville news. Actually, from the corner, this might be Keith Byars. This show with Byars. He might be one of this. He might be no clue what you read. We'll be back in a moment. The Browns were point underdog. They're now at 900 yards. So we're going to talk about that matchup coming out on Twitter just a little bit ago. So you can go check that out. 457-9464. Keep Byars Justin Kinner. We'll talk more NFL playoffs, NFL Chiefs, and Saints coming up later on, and we'll recap yesterday's game plus Urban Meyer to Jacksonville. That's coming up next.
My name is Cade Courtney, and this is my new show, Can You Survive This Podcast? I'll be drawing on my years as a former Navy SEAL platoon commander, sniper, and CIA contractor. The show is designed to teach you techniques that will increase your chances of survival if you happen to find yourself or your family in any life-threatening disaster scenario imaginable. Subscribe and listen for free on Apple Podcasts. Can you survive this podcast?
Call It Propane has been serving the Buckeye Nation in the Miami Valley for over 65 years.
Let our family help protect your family from old man winter. Find out why 98% of our customers would recommend us to friends and family. Ask about the service options at 937-372-9194.
Family owned and operated for 3 generations, Call It Propane and Call It Seal Coating are proud to serve the Buckeye Nation.
You have empty office space to fill or home office to create. You know what you need. You know what you'd like. But you also have a pretty good idea after you've shopped around the usual places what you need and what you like might not happen. Well, then you haven't been to Charles Larrick's Warehouse Outlet. Nobody has their selection. Nobody has their discounts. And every week there's something new. If you need office furniture, Larrick's Warehouse Outlet can sell it to you for half the price and below manufacturer's selected prices. Half price and below on hundreds of items. Selection from budget to the best. Really, desks from $50 to $5,000. Filing cabinets from $25 to $500. Before you go anywhere else, do yourself a favor and come to Larrick's Warehouse Outlet. With 25,000 square feet of selection, you're not going to go anywhere else. Larrick's Warehouse Outlet at 23 McOil Avenue, Dayton. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. Larrick's, continuing the tradition.
From shredding to printing, the UPS store does every ing for small business. And this holiday, when the other guys are closing, we're doing another ing altogether, opening. So while we're busy notarizing and copying, consulting and mailboxing, packing and shipping, well, they're not really doing much of any ing. Opening this holiday, the UPS store. Every ing for small business, all in one place.
The UPS store.
The UPS Store franchise locations are independently owned and operated. Services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Cordell Transportation is now hiring Class A CDL drivers for home daily dedicated lanes. A $2,000 sign-on bonus, medical, dental, and company-paid life insurance. Call Cody or apply online at CordellTransportation.com. Cordell Transportation, driven to succeed.
If you need new roofing, siding, or gutters, skylights, or patio enclosures, if you're a homeowner or business and need someone you can trust, don't take a chance. Enhance with Lance. Lance Roofing and Siding in Fairborn has been satisfying customers since 1993 and hold an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Lance Roofing and Siding, 8460 Dayton Springfield Road in Fairborn. Call for a free estimate at 864-2722. That's 864-2722 or online at lanceroofing.com.
You know, this has been a really challenging year for everyone in Dayton. As the economy turns around and more people get out, accidents will begin to happen. If you've been injured in an accident, my team of attorneys, Blake Maisland, we are here for you. 444-4444. Colder temperatures and the wet stuff are on the way, and it can often make for hazardous driving. And just remember, 444-4444. If you get hurt, if you get into an accident, we're always here for you 24/7. Call the law offices of Blake Maisland, 444-4444. Or look us up on the web at wantmore.com.
Need legal help? Come see us. The Montgomery County Clerk of Courts has partnered with organizations across the community to launch its new help center. Allow one of our dedicated staff the chance to inform you with legal information, self-help tools, forms, and guides, and referrals to social or legal professionals. We're here to help. Visit courthouse2u.com to learn more. Come down and see us. Brought to you by Clerk of Courts, Mike Foley.
All sports. All the time. Right here on 1410 ESPN Radio.
1, 2, 3.
WING 1410 Dayton. Dayton's ESPN Radio.
Every time I feel my baby kick, I sing. You don't understand. I never sing. I'm not good at singing. I'm the only person I know who's been booed off a karaoke stage. But that was before I was pregnant. Today, I'm a singer. It's a lullaby mostly. It just came out one day. I didn't even know I knew any lullabies. But there I am singing. Don't even know I'm doing it. I guess I'm singing because I'm in love. I'm singing because I don't know who I'm in love with. I'm singing because this precious little baby I'm carrying is a fragile little miracle, and everything has to go right with me to make sure everything is right with her. I have a captive audience of one, and every day she gets a concert that comes from my heart. She doesn't boo me. She never will. We know how it feels. We're the March of Dimes, and we're here to help moms have healthier babies. Find out how we can help you at marchofdimesbaby.org.
Is there really such a thing as a safe place to put your money? And where would that be? Under the mattress? Stuffed in a cookie jar? No. You want real safety? Find out about the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, the FDIC. It protects your money up to $250,000 in bank accounts like checking, savings, and CDs. And talk about solid. In 75 years, no one has ever lost a penny of FDIC-insured money. Better odds than your cookie jar. So if you have $250,000 or less in any one FDIC-insured bank, you have no need to worry. Your money is fully protected. If you have more or aren't sure, visit FDIC.gov or call 1-877-ASK-FDIC. The more you know, the safer your money.
All sports. All the time. Right here on 1410 ESPN Radio.
1, 2, 3.
Everybody, good Sunday morning. All right, everybody, good Sunday morning. Good morning. Good morning. That's why I feel like we just started working. I realize we just started working. I realize we started at the station. We were doing the Sunday morning report, which was right before that. That seemed like I'm always like, wait, it keeps the start of work. No, nonetheless, today's a fun day because when we did start working, I never would have thought we would be able to talk about the Browns playoffs. But it's the afternoon now.
It happened.
It actually did happen. So for those who are out and about driving around and have switched the station, we are live on Facebook. Head to Facebook, the ESPN Dayton Facebook page, over at the Justin Kinner Show on Facebook. We are streaming live on that now. Plus, we're on ESPN Dayton on Twitter. ESPN Dayton on Twitter. Watch the show live. Keep about the video stream that is now. All your reactions, obviously, all your reactions on Facebook as well as TikTok. 954. I gave my prediction. Browns need to get yours today on Twitter. Kansas City Chiefs are favored to win. They should be. They're your reigning defending Super Bowl champs. They have one game this season. They have Patrick Mahomes, who is the exciting quarterback in the National Football League. Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs be the favorite. There's no problem arguing that, but I do think that the 10 line. And I that's what I had. Are not a bad football team. I keep getting a lot from Browns. While the Cleveland Browns, their defense is bad. Even if the Browns defense was good, I'm not looking at that good defense. You're not shutting down. We're very worried about the national championship game for Ohio State's defense has struggled, and let's say it gets Fields. We have Trey Sermon. We have Flex. We should be worrying about stopping us too. That's how I feel about this Chiefs Browns game. The guys in Alabama did. I look at the Chiefs. How do they stop Patrick and offense? The Chiefs themselves. How do we stop Mayfield? How do we Jarvis Landry? How do we stop this Chiefs, but the AFC offense the lack of a strong game, for that very reason. But this isn't about the Chiefs defense. The Chiefs defense is not the Browns have iced up here. The Browns have iced up. Pittsburgh. They put 40 up on the Ravens. Okay, they want to do defense. I said defense. So yes, the Kansas City Chiefs should be more talented. Yes, they are more talented team on paper. Super talented. As well. And I told this to Kevin earlier in the week. If you take this 12-point Browns, put them on any other brand and on any other brand, we're looking at this team and saying, this is a good team. And I don't think they're a good team. I don't think fans are able to get over the Browns because I think if you were able to strip away the game, just walk. They're getting a lot more love. That's a horrible line. That's a horrible line. I joked earlier. The last time I saw a line that bad, Joe Burrow was lined up. That's how bad of a line that is. Your thoughts on this Browns?
I think you said when you said something, Brandon, my ears because just like you brand somebody one way, it's only a matter of time you can brand it another. The Browns have been branded as losers. Looked at the Browns as a band. Nobody looked at the Browns as a band of losers. Prior to these, in the 90s, they had success, about the early 90s. When their last playoff appearance was 94. So they fired that. Doing the verticals out there. Brian you know what I'm saying? So I grew up with him. So respect. They come up doing my career with the Steelers. But the Browns were good. And the Bengals were good. It wasn't until the 2000s when they moved to Baltimore. They had a team for a few years, and they come back. They have a team now, the organization back in Cleveland, where they get that label. All that being said, just because they label you that today, they don't have people in the next day. So when we rewrite the history, write another chapter for the Browns. Well, let's give them all first. What's something? Okay. They won an opportunity to business, but they didn't. We traded over 16. Okay, that was in the past. Everybody has bad years in their past. Where were the first teams prior to the 2000s? The Browns used to wake up his first thing was Sunday morning. Oh, we got Steelers? Oh, I'm about to kill him. We only got Steelers. We can count that. It wasn't a tough no. Franco Harris, those guys changed how you look at the first leaders after we're out of the 1970s. Nowhere down. Steelers are went 6 months. And they so they talked about on the they want to see. Like, no, you can't